Hello, I'm Erich Heuschele, manager for SRT Vehicle Dynamics. In other words, it's my job to orchestrate how all of the SRT components work together to create this car's amazing track performance.
And I'm Jeff Reece, manager for Viper Vehicle Integration and Synthesis. My job is to ensure that the vehicle works as a whole to meet all its performance objectives and provide the intended customer experience. Today we're talking about the Dodge Viper American Club Racer, or ACR, its track features, and ways you can optimize this amazing vehicle's performance.
In this video, we'll show you some of the features of the ACR Extreme Aero package, including its aerodynamics, suspension, damping, ride height, and the rear wing. Our goal is to explain how all aspects of this vehicle are designed to work in harmony, creating America's hand-built, street-legal race car and the undisputed track record king with 13 production car track records.
The first features that can be easily converted from street to track mode are the hood extractors and the hood vents. The hood extractors, only available on the Extreme Aero package, are louvered panels found over the front wheel arches. They provide increased downforce to the front of the vehicle. Let me show you. Unscrew the two nylon wing nuts to slide them out. Leaving the panel wide open at the track provides the most front-end grip. You can further increase front downforce by removing all of the 6 textured hood vents. For each vent, remove the plastic clips, depress the tab, and push the vent outward. Let's move down to the rear of the vehicle and talk about its most prominent aero feature, the rear wing. This is the Extreme Aero wing, which is wider, higher, and further rearward than the standard ACR wing. It also features vented end plates and a unique gurney, all of which combine to improve aerodynamic efficiency and increase downforce. We developed this dual-element wing to provide the best combination of aerodynamic efficiency, weight, and downforce when you need it in instances of yaw or turning. Both wings are adjustable. This is the Extreme Aero wing, which has 5 levels of adjustment. The factory setting is at position number 2. Moving to a lower hole number will decrease rear downforce, reducing overall grip and understeer. Just a word of caution, making any changes to the rear wing can have a profound effect on the balance of the car. Let's put this up in the air so we can take a look at the front splitter. The Extreme Aero package comes with 2 dive planes on each corner, whereas the standard ACR has 1. Both versions of the ACR have carbon fiber front splitters and kick-up diffusers. The Viper ACR Extreme Aero package features a longer detachable extension and additional support struts with brackets from the bumper beam. Both splitters feature high-density polyethylene rub strips so you're not leaving carbon fiber on the road. Together with the rear wing, these components combine to produce the highest aerodynamic downforce of any production car, nearly 1 ton of downforce. At the rear of the vehicle, the Extreme Aero package includes 6 carbon fiber strakes that bolt to the diffuser. Strake extensions made of high-density polyethylene bolt onto the carbon fiber strakes and are designed to drag on the track just as the front splitter extension does. The extensions help generate additional downforce and yaw while not adding additional drag. When you're taking a high-speed corner, you're going to hear these things scraping as you go over the bumps, but that's what they're intended to do.
We worked with Bill Stein to come up with a true racing motorsports damper. It's a coil-over shock system with spring rates more than double the suspension stiffness of the Viper TA model. Adjustable collars at the corner of each vehicle allow you to tweak the vehicle's ride height up to 3 inches. The shock damping is also adjustable for both rebound and compression separately. At the front of the car, you can actually do this when the hood is open without having to take the wheel off. That makes for easy adjustments at the track. It has 10 clicks of adjustment, with 1 being full soft and 10 being full stiff. Red is rebound and blue is bump or compression, which makes it really easy. You can find the recommended settings for the street and baseline settings for the track in your supplemental owner's manual. Spanner wrenches are included to adjust the height at each corner. This is useful for corner balancing and rake adjustments. The recommended height settings for the street and track can be found in the supplemental owner's manual. The ACR marks the first time carbon ceramic matrix brake rotors have been used on the Viper. These rotors work in combination with 6-piston Brembo calipers for optimum braking performance with unprecedented brake fade resistance and greater handling capability through reduced unsprung weight. Detachable front brake ducts assist brake fade resistance by providing additional cooling to the brake calipers for optimum track performance. The Viper ACR uses Kumho tires specifically designed for the ACR to get the maximum amount of grip out on the track. A ghosting tread pattern makes it as close to a slick as you can get and still have it be a street-legal tire. In addition to the tread pattern and overall construction of the tire, Kumho worked with SRT engineers to develop a compound that provides great durability while achieving impressive lap times. The recommended tire pressures for both street and track can be found in the ACR Owner's Manual. Finally, let's talk about the 5-mode electronic stability control system. The tuning on this system was optimized specifically for the ACR's combination of aero, suspension, tires, and brakes to sustain more than 1.5 Gs through high-speed turns. The normal default mode for the electronic stability control system is ESC on and is used during normal driving situations. Sport mode has reduced traction and stability control, while track mode has no traction control and just reduced stability control. Rain mode offers increased traction and stability control for low traction conditions. ESC's full off mode is intended for track use only. To enter the ESC full off mode, while the engine is running and the car is not moving, push and hold the ESC button on the steering wheel for 5 seconds. A chime will sound, the ESC indicator light will illuminate, and the ESC off message will appear in the driver information display cluster. To turn ESC on again, simply push the ESC button. The ACR Owner's Manual should be used to reference recommended settings of the adjustable features, as well as other information regarding torque tightening, storage guidelines, care and maintenance of your ACR.
Now that you've spent some time with us, we hope you have a better understanding of how the features of the ACR make this ultimate street-legal race car. I'm Jeff Reece.
And I'm Erich Heuschele, wishing you an enjoyable and safe time in your new ride.